G'day guys, my name's Luke from Aquatic Rehab Spearfishing, and I'm just doing a little showcase just to show you guys a bit of info about this camera that I've been testing underwater. It's a Sony RX100 Mark III, so just a little point and shoot camera, about 100mm wide, and I've got it in my hand at the moment. I'll just show you a bit of video of what the camera looks like. This is a camera that I brought for just a pocket camera to use while I was hunting. And I never really thought about taking it in the water, but it's got epic quality, and it's just obviously a point and shoot with a f1.8 Carl Zeiss built-in lens on it, so it just eats light. Now they've got a Mark IV and Mark V out now, but when I brought the Mark III, RX100 Mark III, the price was probably about around $1,000. I've just got a housing for it. The housing's about 420 bucks or something like that, and a little arm for the housing, which I'll show you now, and that was 50 bucks or something, so all up about $1.50. So pretty cheap as far as underwater cameras go, to get a setup that's nice and sturdy and stable. Probably a bit cheaper now. So yeah, this is the camera that I filmed the How to Spearfish video series with. Obviously not all the hunting footage, that was all done with a GoPro, but the green screen footage and stuff like that in my garage, my little studio setup. So the camera was really good in that respect. And then yeah, I've just got this housing for it, and I decided to take it up for a test up at Lee at Goat Island. Now I've been sick as a dog, a sore throat and bloody head cold. I just decided I'll just do a real light dive, 4 meters deep up at Goat Island, and chase some snappers around, take some photos, test some photographs, and also get a bit of video and just see what the video quality is like. Now the video came out really good. I filmed it on about the highest codec you can get on the camera, so the highest quality codec, and I filmed it in about 60 frames per second. So I'll just show you guys a couple of photos. So here's a couple of photos that I took of snapper. Now they color corrected really well, so all I did was basically do a little bit of color correction and contrast and stuff like that in Photoshop, and they ended up really singing, super sharp, really good. I tried it with a flash and it wasn't so good, but yeah, without the flash it was nice, and there's enough dynamic range in the camera to sort of catch all those shadows and all those, and not blow out the highlights. And obviously being an f1.8, it can drop down and open that aperture wider, and sort of get as much light as it needs without bumping the ISO up and making it all grainy. So footage wise, here's a bit of footage from it. So I'm just gonna get a few clips from the day and just lay them out in a bit of a edit, and you guys can just take a look at the footage quality from this camera and make up your own minds on it. But I thought, if there's guys out there that are not willing to dump heaps of money into a camera, but they wanted something that could just sit in their dive bag and they could chuck in and out of the water, and particularly filming spearfishing, taking turns filming spearfishing, this is a really epic camera to do it. And if you have any questions, just message us on the Aquatic Rehab Spearfishing Facebook page. Remember, if you want to watch the How to Spearfish video series, it's about 4 hours of instructional spearfishing video, from increasing your breath hold to all the way through to gear, how to hunt fish, and techniques for spearfishing around sharks. Feel free to go and check that out, it really helps us out. And yep, stay tuned for the footage.
You